Hey, what's up? It's me, Emo Hunter. Here I thought my emo days were over. I thought the days where I wore ketchup-colored skinny jeans were over. But alas, here I am again. The reason I have returned to my emo phase is because I've seen something that's made me very depressed. In fact, it has me so depressed that I might even start cutting this loaf of bread because I want to eat the pain away. You may be wondering what exactly I've seen that's made me desperately beg for attention while pretending to be depressed when in reality I'm just stuck in 2009. Basically, I found a website worse than BuzzFeed. What's up everybody, Hunter Avalone here, and welcome back to another video. Today, I have something to show you that you are going to hate. That's right folks, an LGBT website posting top-notch cringe. Cringe so bad, it easily surpasses BuzzFeed. I know it's hard to believe, it barely even seems possible, but I am not kidding. The website I'm talking about today is called PinkNews, and it makes me want to hang myself from a pink noose. Today, we'll be cringing together at two of the most ridiculous articles this website has recently posted. Make sure you watch until the end of this video, because the last story we'll be talking about is a story promoted by this LGBT website encouraging and glamorizing pedophilia. Try and avoid going full emo by the end of this video, and let's begin. PinkNews is a UK news publication marketed to the LGBT community. Founded in 2005 by Benjamin Cohen, the stance of the site is not to campaign in a partisan manner. However, that's far from true considering how far left this website actually is. Edited by Nick Duffy since 2015, PinkNews follows international news for the LGBT community, along with news about entertainment, sports, politics, art, and opinion. PinkNews existed as a paper publication in 2006, however by 2007, they'd become exclusively online. PinkNews gives special attention to religion and homosexuality, and starting in 2013, they began the PinkNews Awards, which honors the work of LGBT activists. Now, PinkNews publishes articles about gay penguins stealing eggs so they can start their own family, articles crying about South Park making jokes about trans people, despite the show mocking everything under the sun since its creation, and articles crying about Chick-fil-A. Yeah, as you can see, this site is hot garbage, and even though we haven't examined an entire article yet, it's already painfully obvious that this is so much worse than BuzzFeed. The first tumor we'll be looking at is an article titled, "Straight Man Complains His Gay Friend is Innocently Flirting with Him and Soon Gets Put in His Place." Because if you're uncomfortable with a gay guy flirting with you, join the Westboro Baptist Church, homophobe. We learned that a straight guy wrote to an advice column saying, "One of my friends who recently came out as gay has started flirting with me, even though he knows I'm straight and therefore have no interest in him. I have frequently reminded him of this when the need has arisen. What can I do to make him stop?" The columnist then responded and put this straight guy in his place. In setting the record straight on a gay man innocently flirting with a heterosexual guy, personally, I don't know why you're so upset about this. As long as the flirting is harmless and non-naked and doesn't involve going away together for a romantic overnighter in a charming B&B on the coast, followed by brekkie in a funky beachside cafe that serves chickpea shakshuka, I can't see what the problem is. But if the flirtations are really bothering you, or they're starting to feel inappropriate, just tell your friend that it's making you uncomfortable, and you could go back to the relationship you once had. Well, I guess I'm homophobic because I need to get this straight. First of all, how is the straight guy at fault here? He's uncomfortable with the gay guy flirting with him, despite him telling the gay guy he's straight. And then PinkNews comes along acting like James Charles, like, well, why is this guy so upset? As long as the flirting is innocent, I can't see the problem. I really wonder if they'd have the same approach if it were a woman uncomfortable with a guy flirting with her, despite her telling him to stop. Woman complains her guy friend is innocently flirting with her at work and gets put in her place. Give me a break. You'd get Me Too'd in no time. Next, the columnist tells the straight guy to just ask the gay guy to stop, despite the straight guy already explaining he reminded his gay friend that he is straight and therefore not interested. So Pink News, I'm really not sure how this straight guy got put in his place. It doesn't make you a bad person if you're uncomfortable with someone flirting with you. Anyone who says otherwise is victim blaming. I just think that if we're gonna, we appear to have a visitor. It's Honest Bear, my teddy bear friend that tells you the truth no matter how much it hurts your little feelings. Honest Bear, what do you think about this whole article? If this gay guy wants to flirt, why doesn't he go to a gay bar or a Whole Foods or wherever the other gay guys are hanging out? Plus, it's ridiculous of this article to shame a man for being uncomfortable just because he's straight. This is so twisted. Good one, Teddy! So you may have thought that was bad, maybe even a little bit rapey. But my friends, it gets so much worse. The article we just looked at is nothing compared to the horror I'm about to show you. In August of this year, Pink News published an article glamorizing and promoting pedophilia. The article and the video were removed, however, thanks to archives, we can still see this disgusting article published by Pink News titled Gay Age Gap Couple. People assume we're father and son. To fully understand this sick story, we first need to meet Caleb Alexander. He's a 22-year-old gay guy dating a 55-year-old man named Mark.
Okay, first let me introduce. I'm here with my daddy. His name is Mark.
According to the Pink News article, the pair, who met on Grindr, were initially in a sugar daddy arrangement, but after finding a strong connection, they decided to become official. The pair became a genuine couple that has love between us, and recently moved to Hawaii together with their 2 dogs. Caleb had never been in a relationship prior to dating Mark, but now the couple are planning to get married. This is already pretty creepy. The age gap is massive, and the fact that Caleb had never been in a relationship prior to Mark suggests a pretty disturbing power dynamic. But that's hardly the worst of it. What is alarming about Caleb's current relationship, which was promoted by the LGBT+ op-ed site Pink News, is that in a now deleted video tweet, 22-year-old Caleb had a little oopsie and decided to divulge the fact that himself and Mark are going 6 years strong. Do the math. Despite Pink News claiming they met when Caleb was over the age of consent, just do the math. Caleb, at the release of that now deleted video, states he's 22. Subtract 6 from 22 and you get 16. Mark at the time of the video release is 55. Again, 55 minus 6 is 49. When Mark met Caleb, he was 49 years old when he romanced the 16-year-old. According to Pegasus law, there are situations where it is against the law to have sexual contact with a minor. This is the case if you are having sex with someone who is 18 years old and is at least 4 years older than you. This is sometimes called statutory rape. Whether this is pedophilia, quasi-pedophilia, or a moral gray area, it doesn't make it any less creepy and disturbing. Even more so, Mark admits he made the first move, making this even more disturbing.
Who made the first move?
I did.
You did?
I believe that we were watching a movie and I slid my hands down the back of his pants.
So Mark even admits to making the first move by touching the then 16 or 17-year-old teen inappropriately. This is grotesque, yet this is the type of content this LGBT website is promoting. If a 49-year-old man made a move on a 16-year-old girl, he'd be thrown in prison. But since these two are gay, they're being glorified by Pink News. Where, oh where is Chris Hansen when you need him? Pink News easily does far more harm for the LGBT community than good. The LGBT community doesn't consist of only crazy SJW libtards who are offended by everything and engaging in bad behavior. The majority of the LGBT community is full of normal people who are just trying to get by and find acceptance for being gay, trans, or non-binary. But Pink News is showcasing the worst aspects of this community, and for a more mainstream audience that may not be so familiar with the LGBT community, it could reinforce some pretty dangerous preconceived notions that the LGBT community is full of crybabies and pedophiles. This most certainly isn't true, but Pink News isn't doing anything to dispel these myths. All in all, Pink News is full of double standards, treating bad behavior by gay people as innocent flirting, or a cute couple with an age gap. It's ridiculous, and honestly it makes me sick that this bad behavior is flying under the radar just because these people are gay. Being gay does not make you a bad person, not even slightly, but using your sexual orientation to get away with bad behavior most certainly does. Pink news is a plague to the LGBT community. Pink news is a plague on this planet. Please give this video a like, comment below, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks everyone for watching, and remember, Epstein didn't kill himself.
Never will I ever. When it comes to cash, there is nothing that you won't do. Never will I ever. You don't care about the graph, you just wanna blow too. Never will I ever. You made it on the easy path, now you ain't got no clue. Never will I ever. You will never last, there are things you need to go through. I never make a record for the sake of being relevant. They want me to be censored, y'all are making me rebel again. Plotting in the solemn silence, patiently developing. This ain't rocket science, I don't claim to be intelligent.